My friend's car build is stuck. He cannot buy broken part, so there's only one option: to recreate it. Hi, I'm PT and I love to create. The broken part is shift knob. I take it off and bring it to my shop. Then I disassemble it piece by piece until I have only the broken part. I measure the part and then I start designing the model. There are multiple ways to design the same part, so experiment and find what worked for you. So you have used the measurements to finish your design, looking really close to the original part. I split this model into the top and the bottom half. I decide to make the top from carbon fiber and the bottom will be just printed combination you probably haven't seen before. To create the carbon fiber top, we will need to forge the carbon fibers. For that, we will obviously need to design and make the mold first. I typically use basic filaments like ABS or PLA, which work well even for mold printing. Once the first parts are done, I remove the supports. I printed the top piece to make sure that everything fits correctly. Next, we print the mold that we can later use to forge carbon fibers. We need to make some adjustments after printing and prepare before molding. This includes greasing the mold, which will prevent the composite sticking to the mold. To start molding, I choose the ratio for the composite. I use 70 to 30 ratio of carbon fibers to epoxy resin. I calculate the weight for molding. First, I add a layer of epoxy resin to the mold, followed by a layer of carbon fibers. Finally, I use a vise to press small part like this, and I will let it dry for at least 24 hours. During the hardening process, I decide to use a printed top and make one shift knob entirely out of PETG. I will simply glue the top and the bottom of the part together. Then I will finish this alongside the carbon fiber shift knob. After the hardening process, we can take out the composite. In previous projects, I designed molds that could be used several times. Like it or not, this mold is going to be only for one-time use. I might have to break the mold during unmolding, but I'm careful not to scratch the part. The part does have one air bubble, but luckily it's not an issue now. It appears inside and it's not in a functional area. The part has edges created at the joints of the mold, so I smooth them out with a file. I'm ready to glue the carbon fiber top to the PETG bottom. As you can see, glued parts have a gap between the top and the bottom. You can use a tool that melts the plastic, allowing you to fill the gaps. When gaps are filled, file, sand and polish the printed part. Then sand carbon fiber part in the same way as the printed one. The final machining is just clearing the holes after printing and cutting the thread for the securing bolt. So we came to the end and we made two shift knobs. One is fully printed and the second one has a carbon fiber top, allowing us to compare them and choose the winner. Of course, my favorite is the carbon fiber. I will finish this one by spraying a clear coat on it. And here you go with the final result. If you want, you can fill the holes with an epoxy resin and and you will end up with a part that has a perfectly smooth and glowing surface. After assembling, it's time to place it in the car and see if we can fit it there. Oh, and it fits and works perfectly. And I love how the carbon fiber matches the style of the car. Let me know in the comment if you think the same. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe and see you later.